Welcome back to another episode of Thy Critical Servant. Today I'll be talking about a song that has been the subject of debate since it came out. Dancehall Days by Wang Chung. So this song is about the olden days of dance halls, and though it seems to be lovely superficially, if you look at the lyrics more closely, you'll notice some weird things that might make you question the sanity of these guys. So he starts by instructing to take your baby by the hand to make her do a high handstand. Okay, but if you have your lover by the hand, does it mean you're going to lie on the floor in order to enable her to do a handstand? Well, probably he lets go of her hand because then he instructs us to take her by the heel. And unless she's a midget, that will be quite hard to do. But to make it even more strange, while grabbing her heel, he says you should do the next thing that you feel. While still holding her heel? You lost me there. Okay, then in the chorus he seems to reminisce about the dancehall days, where everyone was in sync with each other, but they didn't like to do crazy stuff. Well, that is consistent with what he's saying in the first verse. But at least everyone was sharing all that mattered to them. So now we get to the second verse, and it gets even weirder. When he first says to pull your lover by the hair, which I would think isn't really that nice at all, but then you wants you to hold her close. Okay. But seeing how these lyrics go, I wouldn't place any bets on it being to soothe her, especially since then he wants you to take her by the ears and exploit her deepest fears. Wow. Talk about a twisted mind. This really seems to be the stuff of psychopaths. The last verse even gets stranger. He wants you to get hold of her wrist and then put an amethyst in her mouth. And the next sentence is about blue sapphires in her eyes, but I doubt if it is meant metaphorically, especially with all the other things he wants us to do. I even wonder if the last thing he then mentions is really that positive. You need her and she needs you. Well, if she can't see anything anymore because her eyes have been replaced, she probably needs you to guide her. And you need her not to be accused and arrested by the police, I would guess. To be very fair, I think that if this song would be released in this day and age, it would probably be cancelled right away. Well, I hope I haven't put you off of this song. This really is crazy stuff going on there. So see you next time, and don't forget to like, follow and or comment on my podcast if you are into it. See you back next time.